Hello, everyone, and welcome to Phoenix, Arizona for the second round of the MMS NASCAR Championship. We had a classic at the Daytona 250, and we're for another one here today. 100 laps ahead of our drivers. There's only going to be one that comes out on top out of this 30-car grid. But now, I think it's time we have a look at what order our 30-car grid is in today. On the pole, Nicholas Wells, he had a mightily disappointing Daytona, finishing 8 laps down with big issues. He's looking to redeem himself today by taking the pole. He'll start alongside Karina Villa in the 29 car. Behind them, Andrew Mondragon probably could have and should have won the race at Daytona. He had probably the best pace in the field. He even got pole, but he dropped back during green flag stops and wasn't able to get up front on that 1 lap dash to the finish. Alongside him, Albert Rakus in the 15 car. He's going to be hoping for a good result today. Sonia Nevermind, Rakus' teammate in the 55. He's going to want a good result. She had a pretty disappointing race last time out from memory. This is a good chance to get herself up the field and maybe even go for a win, because that's what everyone's going to want today. Alongside her, Isabel Harvey in the 9 car, involved in that big wreck that sent Matthew O'Hara upside down. Mattia Regano, he's looking to get himself up and running. He'll start alongside winner of the Daytona 250, Keith McHugh. What a finish that was. Ratko Betez, part-time entry, now full-time after securing a drive in the number 32 car. He starts alongside Kawata Chinami in the 24. David Granville, that Bristol test race, he had great pace there. Didn't win it, but he still had good pace. He'll start alongside Ava Valak in the new scheme on the 22, the Femboy Hooters car. Next, Jamie Fredrickson alongside Camilla Lindberg, 27 and 33. Going to both be hoping for a good one. Dan Edwards he's not really shown massive amounts of pace, although at the moment he is definitely the second best of the Joe Gibbs cars. He'll start alongside Leah Rogbod in that 48 Hendrick. Marcus Littergram, the 78 Furniture Road, is still struggling a lot financially, but they're going to need to get some results to get up front. They need to get a win early, otherwise they could be in trouble. He'll start alongside TJ Nisbet in the new Hooters Jermaine car. Rapuli Pascana will start alongside Cliffig Manikandan. That 83 car had a good run at Daytona. Manikandan had a good run in the Clash. Completely different type of racing to this, so can't compare any of the pace, really. George Whittaker, great pace at Daytona. Said I can't compare it, but he should have been up with the leaders, but instead he was 2 laps down. He'll be starting alongside Sean Dublin in the 34 car. Matthew O'Hara, of course, that big wreck, wondering whether he'd even be racing today. Well, he is, and he's going to be starting alongside Rapuli Pascana. Next, Eric Fortier alongside Bob Brick. Jacob Pringle will start alongside Josh Flynn, and behind them, Tony Andretti, who showed good pace in most of the races he's done. He'll be starting on the back row alongside Willem de Sturman, who at the moment is not looking secure in that 18 car. He'll need to get some results, otherwise he could be in trouble. But enough of the grid. Let's get to the actual racing. Here we go. 100 laps ahead of our drivers here in Phoenix. Mattia Regano's down pit road, so Mattia Regano already has an issue. That's a terrible start for the 5. I assume he's has to stop or something. Oh, I guess we'll have to see in a minute what he's doing, because we can't focus on him anymore. Green flag. Nicholas Wells gets the jump. It's a great start for the 11 car. Andrew Mondragon's going to put himself up into second probably. Or is he? He's side by side. Yes, he will get ahead of Karina Villa. 3 wide already behind. Will everyone make it round turn 1? Yes. Will everyone make it round turn 2? Yes, everyone is through so far. It's been a clean start. Nicholas Wells leads after a brilliant launch. Andrew Mondragon still side by side with Karina Villa. Can she get a launch off the corner? He's quick, but not quick enough. Andrew Mondragon will go low over the apron to cover, and he's going to comfortably get into second now. So Andrew Mondragon has got a good look. Look at that, Ratko Betez up into fourth. He's going to be hunting down that 29 car. He should get ahead soon, I reckon. He looks a little bit quicker. 29 car just sticking a little bit higher than everyone else. Still went low there, but still not really going desperately low like the others there, but go on to the apron. Have we got any news on Mattia Regano? He's back out on track. No idea what you came in for. Bizarre. Doubt it would have been a penalty. Must just be an issue. Karina Villa gets very close to Andrew Mondragon there. And the 32 of Ratko Betez is going to go to the inside of Karina Villa. No, he can't get enough of a run. He's just sitting in behind. Is he going to push the 29 car up the track? No, he's just sitting there. He can't find a way through just yet. Look at that at the back of the pack. They're all so close here. 3 wide, nearly 4 wide. Not been a good day for either of our back row starters. They can't fight their way through the field, it seems. Oh, pretty close still. No one is really running away. Oh, look at that. Karina Villa to the inside of Andrew Mondragon. They're still battling for second. And that's going to be Karina Villa, I think, is going to get Andrew Mondragon here, unless that 2 car can get a run off the corner, which he can't. And Ratko Betez is now there. Look at that. Ratko Betez. Is he going to make it 3 wide? No. Is he going to go for a move? No. Yes, he is. He should get ahead of Andrew Mondragon as he follows Karina Villa through, as she will move herself into second. But Ratko Betez actually got a poor run off the corner, and he was unable to get himself into third. Andrew Mondragon still fighting hard. He wants that position, but he's not going to be able to keep it, I don't think. As they lose a bit of time going low there, I will say. The 2 car got a much better run than them. It's going to go around the outside of Betez. Looks like it. He's going to keep going around the outside. And the much requested thing in Daytona was some onboard. So here we go. We're going to get some onboard from Andrew Mondragon. As he hunts now over here. I believe he's still got Ratko Betez to the inside. Yes, he has. We'll go on board with Ratko Betez now. He's going low. He should get ahead. We'll go back to David Granville. No, he couldn't get ahead. They're battling hard, these two. Neither of them willing to give up. They both want that third place. David Granville had a good start, I think. Nothing to see. We look at the rear camera now. There's Sonia Nevermind hunting down 988 entry. There's the third boy who's the start. Ava Valiant. She's looking to get ahead of Sonia Nevermind. Whether there isn't a gap to go for, just moving around to search. So we go back to the, off-board cameras. David Granville sticking low. That Sonia Nevermind got very close there, actually, managed to gain a lot of time. Andrew Mondragon didn't get a good run off, and Ratko Betez is securely into third now. As Karina Villa hunting down Nicholas Wells, we're on lap 10 now. Can she get ahead of that 11 car? She's pressuring him, hoping for a mistake. But will a mistake come? Here we go. She's going to go low. She's going to try and force that 11 car up the track. She tries, but she can't quite. She's going to go to the inside, maybe. She's still slightly lower than the 11 car. No, the 11 car's managed to block her off properly. She drifts back up the track. Karina Villa hunting, pressuring. There isn't a gap yet. Will she force the 11 car up here? Oh, they come close. I think there's a little bit of contact. Karina Villa to the inside is going to get a better run off, I believe, due to the contact. No, Nicholas Wells with a better run off. Karina Villa to the inside. These two are in a league of their own at the moment. Can she hold it? No, Nicholas Wells has got a good run off the corner, but she's going to go low over the apron. So Wells will get a great run here. Can he go around the outside at turn 1? He's going to try and hold it. He's going to get a good run off, surely. He just needs to hope that Karina does not block that. No, she doesn't. He's going to get the run he needs. He's going to draw side by side. And I think there, can he get a good run? No, he's still there. He's still there. Karina Villa's going to get a better run, but she's going to go low over the apron. So Nicholas Wells, he's still there. Side by side still. They've been side by side for a long time. And I think Karina Villa might have it here. She's drawn comfortably ahead, and I don't think Nicholas Wells can get the run he needs. He's been blocked off. He's searching for a gap, but it's not there. So Karina Villa has the lead. There's Ratko Betes in third. He's waiting, probably hoping these two come together. So they're still close. Nicholas Wells is not quite close enough for a move. He seems to prefer going a little bit higher than Karina Villa. He doesn't seem to want to go low. You see in the background the two Richard Petty Motorsport cars going side by side. The 24 Kawata Chinami sits in behind them. There's Dan Edwards trying to go to the outside of Marcus Littergren. It's all been pretty clean so far, I must say. We go back in the pack. Dan Edwards is dropped behind Marcus Littergren and is now having to defend George Whittaker, but he should get a good enough run off the corner to block off that 31 car if need be. It's a lot closer here in the main pack. They're all trying to find gaps. They're all driving pretty fairly. So we go back up the field. We can see that, look at that, Nicholas Wells is pressuring Karina Villa again. He's not going to get the run off the corner, but he is stuck on the inside now. So will he go to the inside? No, because Ratko Betes decides to just slot in behind. This is close. I cannot tell who's going to come out on top in this battle right now. So Nicholas Wells is going to try hunt down Karina Villa in that 29 car. Ratko Betes is going to look on the outside. Nicholas Wells using that low line to get close on the corner. He's got a decent run off, but because of the run you get off the high side, it's hard to draw alongside to the 29 car there. If you want to go for a move, you need to be alongside into turn 1. So Ratko Betes having a look. He's going to go to the inside of Nicholas Wells, I reckon. He's going to push the 11 car a little bit, it looks like. Don't get any contact, but they just can't quite get close enough for a move up front right now. Nicholas Wells needs to pick up the pace, because right now Karina Villa looks like she's going to hold on to the lead. Nicholas Wells drifting up very high. Karina Villa goes low, so that means Nicholas Wells is going to get a good run off the corner. And he's going to go to the outside of Karina Villa. Ratko Betes has gone to the inside of Wells. So off the corner they come. Ratko Betes is going to keep Nicholas Wells high. And Nicholas Wells is going to have a look at Karina Villa, but she's going to block him off as Nicholas Wells will stay high. He's going to keep that high line. And I think Ratko Betes may clear him here. I am not sure. Betes will go low over the apron. Here comes Wells. He's still there on the outside. No, he's not. Ratko Betes has moved himself into second place. As Andrew Mondragon sits in behind, lurking. Getting a bit racy up front now. Ratko Betes pressuring that 29 car. Will Karina Villa be forced into a mistake? Or will it be yet another second place for Ratko Betes? Although we still have got a long way to go in this race. It's only lap 22 of 100 right now. Seems pretty hard to pass Villa. She's got a good car under her. Seems like most people are struggling to find their way through. Now, they're kind of equally spaced out in the top 4, really. Behind them, David Granville is trying to get close. The main pack is sort of splitting up a little bit. Though we're not Well, I'll be interested to see how green flag pit stops will go here, as I have yet to see any stops during testing. I know they will most likely pit as it's a 100 lap race. I doubt the tyres can last around 40 minutes, but here we go anyways. Kilina Via. Just taking it nice and calm. Just no need to make any mistakes. You can just keep driving how she is and she'll hold on to the lead pretty comfortably. Radko Betes is putting in a good performance though. Didn't start on the front row, but he's been driving like he qualified on pole, but lost it there. It's been a very good performance from the 32 car. It's very good that he managed to get himself a full-time seat. He's shown fantastic speed. Would have been a shame if he only turned up for Daytona. Going a bit high there, trying to get a run off the corner, but he's not got a good run at all, and Nicholas Wells closed up quite a lot there. Still a big gap between them up front. Kilina Via lead comfortably. There's Mattia Regano. He right now isn't a lap down actually. Must have just had a penalty there, I believe. Just had to drive through the pit lane. We go to the back of the pack. There's TJ Nisbet having a look. Kritik Manikandan, who is stuck high right now, as they're all trying to go low. There's the 56 of Matthew O'Hara. At the moment, it's looking like we'll probably go green all the way through in this race. Doesn't look like we'll have any cautions right now. They're catching up to Mattia Regano. This could get interesting. What sort of laps is Mattia Regano setting? We'll see when Kilina Via crosses. So she's setting 27 threes. They're all low 27s up front. Mattia Regano is also low 27. So he does have pretty good pace. Jamie had his issue, or whatever it was. But anyways, we'll go back into the pack. Kilina Via is going to cross the line to start at lap 29. As Andrew Mondragon to the outside of Nicholas Wells, maybe? No, he's not close enough, although he's going to stay high to get a run off the corner to close up. Well, no, he didn't really stay that high. Stayed a little bit high. Not much. We'll go back as I can see some action further back. That looks like the 33 car Camilla Lindberg is trying to pressure both of the Richard Petty Motorsport cars into a mistake. Although it's all pretty single file for the top few positions right now. It's only when you get into like 20th place plus that they're having a look for moves. As Rapudi Pascana's going to make it 3 wide there. They do touch there. Somehow everyone's come out of that in one piece. I don't quite know how. Rapudi Pascana's going to stay ahead as they're 3 wide behind him. But they could be 4 wide in a minute. Yes, they will be. Jacob Pringle's going to make it 4 wide. No, it's not quite 4 wide as Bob Rick backs out as he has some common sense. This is an awesome battle here. Shame it's for the last few positions. In fact, we're going to open this up. So yeah, Kilina Via still leading comfortably. I do not need to go to the front. We can still focus on this battle. No longer 3 wide. But I wouldn't be surprised to see someone like Josh Flynn attempt to make it 3 wide again. So Jacob Pringle is going to drift a little bit. No. Yeah, number 1 car, Flynn can't get in there. Bob Rick will get a good run off the corner and he should solidify his place ahead of Jacob Pringle, Josh Flynn and Alea Orogro. So, been a pretty calm race. There's not been too much drama. It's a nice relaxing one on your Friday evening. The video will be airing Friday evening. David Granville, he's picked up the pace now. He's hunting down Andrew Mondragon. He wants to get Hendrick a good result. They had a terrible Daytona. He had that pace in the test at Bristol. If any Hendrick car's going to get... Oh, he goes a bit high there. think he may have been looking for the run off the corner though, but that's going to lose him time as he was already committed to the inside when he decided to go up high. But he does look faster than Andrew Mondragon right now, so he's going to just keep hammering in lap times as Ratko Betez has gone low up ahead. And that's lost him a lot of time going over the apron. That's why corner cutting is not punished in this. You lose more time from actually cutting than you do from sticking to the usual track. Look at that, Ava Valyak has caught up too in the pack. And David Granville's going to go low onto the apron, so this is Ava Valyak's chance if she wants to make a move. Not close enough. So she's just going to sit in behind. It wasn't quite close enough for a move. Keith McHugh to the inside of Sonia Nevermind. Sonia's going to get a good run off the corner. But Keith McHugh's going to likely stick it in there. No, not close enough. Camilla Lindberg getting close to McHugh's teammate Harvey. It's a good little four-car group with a couple behind. Marcus Littegren, the lead, running just outside the top 10 and 12. He's having a good day today. He's going to pick up a needed top 15 result for the struggling team, although they arguably need results more like top 10s, maybe even a win is what this team needs. If they can book themselves a place in the playoffs, they will get a good amount of money for that. So they really just need to get a win somehow. Of course, all the cars for this first season are absolutely equal, while we let everyone fight it out to figure out the performance. So they do all start with, well, it's equal minus how the teams will set up their car, etc. So Ratko Betez is going to go low. Ratko Betez goes low. Nicholas Wells, is he going to be able to go around the outside? No, but he will stick on a slightly higher line to try and get a run off the corner on Betez. Comes Nicholas Wells hunting down that 32 car. I have no idea if they're going to be pitting in this race. I do not know. We'll find out, I believe. So Nicholas Wells pressuring. Karina Villa's gone low onto the apron there for no real reason. Bizarre. They can't make any moves up in this lead group. We've got some side-by-side action going on behind. 3 wide. Camilla Lindberg there. Isabel Harvey's going to... Harvey's looking very shaky on the rear, I must say. That car does not look too stable right now. Will she be able to hang it around the outside? Yes, she will. Good from Isabel Harvey. Manages to hang that around the outside. George Whittaker's going to go to the outside a little bit, I believe. No, he's nowhere near close enough. Littlegram sitting in behind Lindberg. It's all nice and calm. No dramatic. There's no incidents. No stupid driving. Sean Dublin Bay will go to the inside. Jamie Fredrickson. Fredrickson manages to get a good run off the corner. It's looking like the high side coming through the final turn is starting to find a bit of pace now. We go back up front. I'll be interested to know how the tyres are doing. Been an interesting race. Karina Villa, ever since she got to the lead, she hasn't been blisteringly quick, but she's been quick enough to hold onto it, and the others behind keep making silly little mistakes, I believe. Going onto the apron when you're not in a battle. So, Andrew Mondragon just waiting for the moment. He's going to go to the inside of the 11 probably. Goes a little bit onto the apron. Here we go, through turn 1. Andrew Mondragon. He's trying to get lower than that 11 car. He's trying to get lower. He can't get lower. Here we go, they're side by side off the corner. No, they're not. What a run from Nicholas Wells to secure third. He's not going to get passed by that 2, it looks like. Passing is difficult at this track, as proven, but it's very much doable. Tell you what, Mattia Garner, I believe, is actually catching up to these two at the back, Willem de Sturman and Tony Andretti. Tony Andretti, yeah, pace at Daytona. He's got none here. Absolutely none. He's so slow. He fights with the struggling Joe Gibbs driver, who may be out of a seat next season if he continues to drive how he is. We go back up. Marcus Littlegram side by side with George Whittaker, what I believe is 12th place. Littlegram's going to hold it on the inside. Whittaker's going to get a run on the outside. As you go here, you can see the high side gets you such a good run now. It's actually looking like the grip is starting to go a bit higher now. Marcus Littlegram going to go low. Can he hold it to the inside here? He's got a good run, but he can't. He's not got. He can't cover off that 31 car there. He needs to get the speed. He needs to just get enough speed to cover off that 31. Which he can't quite get right now, and the 31 got enough of a run off the corner that he's managed to block. There's Dan Edwards sat in behind Littlegram. He's going to be looking for a move. He's looking pretty racy. Jamie Fredrickson sat a bit behind. Fredericks, look at the poor run from Dan Edwards, and Fredrickson to the outside. He's going to get a good run. Yeah, Fredrickson's going to stick it around the outside of Dan Edwards. Here we go. Fredrickson looking, and it's not quite there. Dan Edwards will go low, and he will cover off and secure the position. We go back up front again. Ava Valiant side by side with David Granville. Ava's gonna go for a move. Yes, she will. Granville's got a nice run, but Ava will go low. Can Ava get a move done? No, she can't. She's stuck low. No, she has. She's got a very good run, and she's managed to put herself ahead of David Granville. I apologise, that was a very nice move. As Ratko Betez is back to pressure Karina Villa. We're not done yet here. Lap 50, we are at the halfway mark. I still don't know whether we're going to get pit stops in this race. I have no idea how long the tyres last here. I believe we'll find out sooner or later. Everyone's still staying out now at the halfway mark. So it looks like everyone's trying to extend their stints then. If we got to stop, this would be a smart time to come in. But if there were a caution, you would lose out a lot. So, Ratko Betez still close. Looks like Betez may just be sitting comfortably behind for now. Doesn't really see much of a need to go for a move. We are still green here at Phoenix. Looks like we'll be going green the whole way through. No incidents whatsoever here. It's a very easy track to still go green through from testing experience. Pretty slow there as Ratko Betez is going to try and get an exit. Not quite what he wanted. Karina Villa just seems to be in control at the moment. She genuinely looks untouchable. That 29 car, I just don't see how anyone can pass it. She just puts it in the right places whenever anyone gets close, just gets the runs, blocks off the overtakes. She's just driving a very nice race. Were those cars in the pits? No, they weren't. We go back into the mid-pack. Egg 40 are looking to go around the outside of Bob Gray. Kritik Manikandan pushing with Puli Piscana, or nearly pushing with Puli Piscana. We got 24 Karkwata Chinami plunging around. In the top 20, Camilla Lindberg. Been a relatively single file race, I must say. Andrew Mondragon having a look at Nicholas Wells. Just nowhere near close enough. So hard to get close here. So, right now, lap 56 of 100, Karina Villa leads comfortably in Phoenix. Been a stellar performance from that 29 car. But will our pit crew be performing to the same level? We'll find out whether we have pit stops sooner or later. I doubt tyres can last 100 laps here, and I doubt you'd want to. I don't think you can even run 100 laps of fuel. This will be interesting. Of course, the race was meant to be at Dover, which has had some pretty spectacular racing from testing experience, but there are issues with the circuit, so we had to instead come to Phoenix. There's a backup track, and it has put on a pretty decent race. I won't lie, there has been plenty of racing going on, more so to the start, less so now while they're struggling to get close enough for a move. We'll go back into the pack. There's Ava Valia, a little 3-car train here. Ava Valia did manage to get ahead of David Granville. We'll go back here. George Whittaker, he's looking for a top 10. He's going to need to get ahead of Camilla Lindbergh to get that. So he'll go to the inside maybe. He's looking. There's not enough space. And he's just going to sit in behind. There's some racing going on back there. Side by side action. Warwickshire Army alongside the 27 of Jamie Fredrickson. He's going to not get the run he wants at the corner. There's the two BK racing cars. Both battling it out, looking for a potential move as the 83 is forced up by the 93. It's all getting a bit close now. The 83 of Rapuli Pascana nearly pushing Jamie Fredrickson. In fact, he's going to go to the outside. Brilliant run from the 83 car. He'll go to the outside of the 27 of Jamie Fredrickson. There is Michael Teller having a look for a possible move, but there isn't one at the moment, so he's just going to sit in behind Jamie Fredrickson. And Fredrickson hasn't been able to block off Pascana, so Pascana will get a fantastic run off the corner. We go 3 wide now. There's Michael Teller to the inside. Rapuli Pascana gets left high, nowhere to go. Michael Teller will go low. He's going to try and get it done on Jamie Fredrickson. There's Krithik Madhukanda following through. Michael Teller just, he's clear, and he now comfortably has the position. That was the battle for the very important 17th place. We go back up to the front. Look, we've got some racing now in the top 10. Keith McHugh going to go to the outside of Camilla Lindbergh. Can he get a run? No, maybe. No, he's side by side with Isabel Harvey. Harvey will go low. She won't be able to clear her teammate as they go side by side. There's George Whittaker to the inside. Isabel Harvey having a look at Camilla Lindbergh, forcing her up a bit high. Harvey's now going to have to worry about George Whittaker, who may go for a move on the inside. No, Whittaker just decides to sit in behind for now. And Keith McHugh will hold on to the position ahead of Isabel Harvey. Still just a 3-car train there, as they can't find a way to overtake in that group. Well, they can't get close enough. Still, Karina Villa leads some Ratko Betes. What a performance from Betes. This man wasn't even meant to have a full-time seat. He performed so well at Daytona in his part-time entry that the other part-time entry of Marie Muller now took ownership of a new team, Fastlane Racing, FAS, and well, she's managed to get a car that is running second for Ratko Betez. Well, she did the part-time at Daytona, but isn't going to drive full-time, so it's just Betez driving full-time. But one-car team. Tell you what, they're doing very well. Doing very well with Ratko Betez. He's definitely an oval talent, that's for sure. We go back to Nicholas Wells as Andrew Mondragon. This man, I worry that Andrew Mondragon is going to be a driver who finishes around the top 5 most of the time, but never gets a win. He'll finish like 6th, 4th, but he just struggles to get up to the very front of the field come the end of the race. I do worry that's what he is going to turn into. Of course, it's only the second MMS NASCAR race, but it's already starting to look a little bit like that, a little bit like he can't hold a lead. It's going to be a bit of a hard life for Andrew Mondragon, I think. Look at that! Mattia Regano may genuinely not come last, which would be disastrous for Sturman and Andretti. It's not been a good day. Not been a good day for either of them. There's TJ Nisbet looking to the inside. No, not going to get it. Josh Flint still side by side with Matthew O'Hara. O'Hara to the outside, looking for grip. There's more grip on the inside though, so Josh Flint gets the slightly better run. But he'll go onto the apron, so Matthew O'Hara will carry more speed around the outside of turn 1. Josh Flint may have got it. He may have got it. Can Josh Flint block off O'Hara? No. Oh, we've got green flag stops now. Lots of green flag stops. There's Nicholas Wells in. So Nicholas Wells is in. The 29 and 32 are not. Here we go. Nicholas Wells searching for his box. He's got the last box here, so in he goes. Right side tyres on. It's a very good stop from Albert Dracus. They are going to do both sides. So lap 71 is when the first cars have come down pit road. It's a good one from Andrew Mondragon. It's very close between him and Nicholas Wells as they come off pit road. Andrew Mondragon nearly had it, but Nicholas Wells is going to hold on to that position. David Granville there, ahead of Albert Dracus. Has David Granville been able to jump over Valliak? There's some more cars down pit road. There's Ratko Betez. And there's Karina Villa. So Betez has got very close to Villa. Betez is quick. He's quick. He's going to look for a possible move, I think, of the 29 car. There we go. Betez to the inside of Karina Villa. He's got a good run. Ratko Betez to the inside. Can he hold it? Karina Villa's got a good one off the corner, but Ratko Betez has gone up the inside again. Can he slot up ahead of the 29? Yes, he can. Ratko Betez is into the net lead, I believe. Anyone else still staying out? Yeah, Ratko Betez, not even the net lead, that is the actual lead. Ratko Betez leads at Phoenix. He's used the green flag stops to his advantage, and he's got ahead, as David Granville's got ahead of Ava Valliak. So Ratko Betez with a nice move on Karina Villa. He's just got to get it to the end now. Not long. Karina Villa's going to be mightily upset. She had put in a really good drive, and now it's looking like she might not even get the win. Dominated the race, but the stops have put Ratko Betez into the lead as it brought him close enough for a move. And what a move it was, actually. That was a very nice, clean move on Ratko Betez's part. Mattia Regano is getting really close to the Sturman and Andretti. Is that TJ Nisbet? He's really lost out at the top. Anyways, we'll go back through the field now. Albert Dracus having a look at Ava Valliak. Nicholas Wells is he's been under so much pressure this race as the 11 car. He's constantly had people like Andrew Mondragon down him and just All of these people pressuring him, but he's not cracked under pressure so far. So it's been a good drive from him to hold on to third. He was our pole sitter, of course. There you have David Granville having to defend from Ava Valyak. Go back down the border, searching for a battle. There you go. There's something. Clitic Manikandan. Willie Pascana sat in behind. Is he going to have a look and go for a move? He's going to go high. So I believe Clitic Manikandan's going to go low. Yes, he will. But look at the difference in speed there. Pascana was definitely faster, but he's not close enough for a move. So Pascana sat in behind. Josh Flynn pushing George Whittaker up a bit, but George Whittaker's got a much better run off the corner, so that was all for nothing, unless Flynn can get close enough for a move again. It's interesting, because in some areas the high side looks faster, like through turn 1 and 2. But in other areas, the inside is faster, like the final corner, turn 3. It's a bizarre track. It's given us an interesting race. There's Marcus Littleton. He has got himself into the top 10, which is just what Furniture Row needs with their poor financial state. There you go. Andrew Mondragon stuck up high. David Granville's got ahead of Mondragon. So David Granville has passed Andrew Mondragon. Will Granville be able to hunt down that 11 car and pass it? So Granville's going to go high. Nicholas Wells down onto the apron. Granville sat in behind. Can he get close? No, he's not close right now, but Ava Valyak's going to have a look at Andrew Mondragon there. In fact, Valyak's got a decent run off the corner, probably being pushed a bit by Albert Rackles. No, can't get close enough. So Andrew Mondragon will hold on. But look at that, Ava Valyak to the inside now. She's got to defend from Albert Rackles. Albert Rackles has a look on the inside. Well, outside, sorry. Not quite. Ava Valyak getting close again to Andrew Mondragon. Back up front, Karina Villa has caught up to Ratko Betes. Not long to go. Will Villa be able to make a move? Lap 82 of 100. Betes goes onto the apron to defend. So Karina Villa is going to get a good run. Can she get the run? Can she get the run off the corner to close up just a little bit? She's not within range of a move, but she is definitely within. She can close up. She can close up. She's shown her pace. Very good last lap. 26.9. 27.0 that lap, and it's a 26.9 from Ratko Betes. Albert Rakus having a look at Ava Valyak again, but not close enough. We go back into the pack. Look, Matthew O'Hara is at risk of losing his top 10 positions. And so is I meant Marcus Littleton, but Matthew O'Hara is the one who's gone for the move. So Littleton to the outside. He's going to hold on for now. So across the line, Marcus Littleton is in 9th place. Matthew O'Hara is pressuring that 78 car a lot. It's very close in the corner. There we go. I think they nearly touched there. So Matthew O'Hara off the corner. He's not going to get a run, but if he can just stay within range of a move, he will go for one. He isn't within range anymore. He's lost out. I'll tell you who have lost out. Richard Petty Motorsport. They had both cars in their top 10. Now they're running 13th and 14th. Ouch. They lost out big time on the green flag stop. Albert Rakus has gone over Valyak. So Albert Rakus has moved himself into, I believe, 6th place now. He's going to attempt to hunt down Andrew Mondragon. Good run from Albert Rakus. So yeah, he's up into 6th. We'll go up the field to Karina Villa. Still desperately trying to find that little bit of pace she needs to catch up to Ratko Betes. She was faster last lap. How about this lap? I think Ratko Betes may be a little bit faster. Very consistent from They were so close that lap. They are so evenly matched. But Radko Betes right now looks like he's not going to be passed. Same as Karina Villa earlier. She drove a fantastic race, but at the moment it's looking like she's not going to be the one that's going to be coming home in first. Karina Villa just searching for a possible move, but she's not close enough right now. She gets so close here. It must be agonizing for that 29 car. She's so close. She's going to go for a move, but that's actually going to lose her time. That has lost her time. We'll go on board with Karina Villa. Just standing behind. That lost her a lot of time. She's going to cut the apron. As Betes will stay on a higher line, so he should get a better run off the corner. Yeah, I think Karina Villa may have blown it. She got close there, but I don't think she's going to get close enough for a move. So it's a shame for Karina Villa, and it's going to be absolute delight for Radko Betes, who may have actually struggled to get into the class, as his Daytona points do not count as he was a part-time entry in. But now that he's full-time, if he wins this, he's automatically into the playoffs. And we'll have two different winners in two races. Which is great. Keith McHugh, not of course having a good day at the moment, outside the top 10. We come to start lap 91. Here at Phoenix, Karina Villa is still there. Radko Betes just has to stay consistent and fast. So I do think Nicholas Wells is catching them a tiny bit. Andrew Mondragon to the inside of David Granville, but yet Granville has got Mondragon now. Granville has stayed ahead of Mondragon. Mondragon was attempting to get Granville back. And there's Albert Sirakus getting close to the 2 car. We might have a look soon. Sitting in behind for now. There you go, he's getting close, very close. A little bit of contact, I think, there. Andrew Mondragon gets a good run off the corner, though. Albert Sirakus trying to find the gap. But there is none. As they're back behind, but we go to a little battle now. So there's Matthew O'Hara, I want possible but there is none right now. We're on board with Sean Dublin back. There's O'Hara going to the inside, lose the range, and really lose the range there. He's got a terrible exit compared to the run. If you look at this, Kawata Tsunami, have a good look. I'm going to get ahead. It's going to hardly like that. I tell you what, Keith still has a shot at the top 10 here. Be a good result for him, considering he was in the top 10 before green flag stops, but of course got a bit glued over, so we'll go back through the pack. Hey, actually where is Mattia Regano? Mattia Regano could be about to pass the car. After pitting on the first lap, or having to serve a penalty or something at the very start, Mattia Regano may genuinely not finish last in this race. To the inside of Tony Andretti, this is... Of course, people aren't going to say it's a good drive, but it's been a fantastic drive from Mattia Regano. He could have been fighting for the lead in this one, I reckon, if it wasn't for that. Still can't quite figure out what it was that made him come in. There's still Radko Betes leading. Nicholas Wells has managed to gap to the cars behind. There you go, Karina Villa had a look. And still nowhere near close enough. They're just so evenly matched on pace that Karina Villa can't get herself within the position for an overtake. As Andrew Mondragon's going to have to... Now Andrew Mondragon's going to get ahead of Granville. Yeah, Andrew Mondragon blocks off Granville, which gives Ava Valyak a chance, his teammate, to get ahead of Granville as well. So the two Penske cars working together beautifully to attempt to beat Plate maybe, so Abravax going to go to the inside of Andrew Mondragon. David Granville going to stay up really high. Try and get an even better run than Mondragon. Anyways, back up front. 2 laps to go now for Atco Betes. He's just got to stay calm and keep that 29 car behind. He's driven a fantastic race. So was Prinavia. Both these cars deserve to win today. But it's not long now. Here we go. Around the final corner, he's going to see the white flag is in the air now. White flag. Final lap. But Karina Villa's very close now. She is very close. Not quite close enough for a move, I don't think. Karina Villa's going to go high, trying to get the run off the corner. So here we go. Karina Villa's going to get a run. Is it a good enough run? No. Final corner. Round comes Ratko Betes. Ratko Betes will win in Phoenix. The 32 car wins Betes' first full-time appearance, and he's a winner. Karina Villa will come home in second. She is going to be mad. She lost that at the stops. Betes with the great move. Nicholas Wells third. Rakus fourth. Valyak fifth. Mondragon sixth. Granville seventh. Eighth for Camilla Lindberg. Ninth for Sonia Nevermind. And Marcus Littlegram gets a much-needed top 10 for Furniture Row Racing. Who's that stayed out on track? Jacob Pringle. What's happened to that man? Mattia Regano did finish last in the end, but he got very close to Tony Andretti. So there you have it. The race winner today, Ratko Betes. Who would have predicted this at the start of the season? The driver who didn't even have a full-time entry yet has managed to win a race in his first full-time appearance, but his second actual appearance. Willem de Sturm and Tony Andretti had a terrible day. As Ratko Betes has won. I can't quite believe it. What a performance. The 32 cars, first ever race, and it's won. So yeah, thank you for watching the race here at Phoenix today. Phoenix 100, just a 100 lap race. Was a calm race, but actually a pretty decent one, I will say. There was plenty of actual racing. A few more laps, and Karina Villa maybe could have challenged Betes, but what a drive. She's going to be really upset, Villa. She's going to be so upset with that. She put in probably the best performance today. But Betes, with the better racecraft, I think, got the move done with a nice move. Team got him close enough with the start, and Betes is the one to win. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time at Auto Club Speedway.